Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we are going to discuss L1 and EB1C visas in the format of how to prove that you are a manager or an executive in your company outside of the US. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your L1 or EB1C cases. Let's go. Before we begin, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and smash that like button, because you guys know this is the best content we have on the whole YouTube. Stanislav, why are we talking about proving who is the manager or who is an executive? Why do I need to prove that I'm a manager or an executive? This is one of the criteria in this type of business visas. L1 visa and EB1C visa. And for those who don't know those visas, please watch this video about L1 visa and this video about EB1C visa. Those are basically same criteria for different size of businesses. L1 is a non-immigrant business visa, and EB1C is the next step. It's like an extension to L1 visa to get a green card if you satisfy all the criteria. And again, in short, you got to have two businesses, one outside of the US, one in the US. These businesses need to be connected through the common control, meaning that you or one company owns the other, or you, another company, control 51%, so common control through whatever means that is, and that you are a manager or executive. It's called International Executive Visa. So you control and manage people here, and you control and manage people here. That's why it's so crucial to show that you are who you claim to be. Never in my practice, guys, and we filed dozens and dozens of these cases. Never in my career, immigration officer trusted my word. I'm not to that level when I just say an immigration officer, okay, Stanislav, you're so good, I trust you. Never happened, okay? And I believe it will never happen. So we have to prove you are a manager or an executive. And by the way, when I say manager, the manager is the legal term. It's not the manager in the common sense of that word. No. The more common sense meaning of a manager, the way it's used in L1 or EB1C, is a top manager. In other words, you're either an executive is the one who is managing the whole company or a big department in the company and create a strategy and the policy for the department or for the company. And the top manager is the one who implements those strategies and policies and have people under his or her control who also manage other people. Okay, so those are the top positions in the company. Stanislav, what's the minimum number of people do I have to have in my company to prove that I can delegate non-managerial, non-executive things to other people? From my experience, it's 15 people or more under your control. It's very subjective. If you're from Canada, maybe 10 people is enough. If you're from Germany, maybe 8 people is enough. But if you're not from Western world, and we know that America does not discriminate, okay? If you're not from the Western world, if you're from South America, if you're from Eastern Europe, if you're from Africa, if you're from Asia, get me 15 people under your control. Deal? Deal. If it's less than 15, hire more, okay? Well, now, first of all, why are we talking about the number of people in the company to show that we are managers or executives? That's how immigration officer assesses if you have enough people under your control who can do administrative and operational things in your company to relieve you from doing them. So you have time to create the strategies and the policies of the company and to manage and control other people in your company. In other words, in the simple terms, you're not the one to take a broom and start sweeping the floor. You have a person to do that. You're not the one to answer the phone from your clients and talk to them. You have a secretary doing that. You're not the one to control if your marketing policy is being implemented. You have a director of marketing who is doing that, or the top manager. I think you understood it. So now, once we know that you have the people, I need the functions that you do, and create the functions in the list and the amount of hours you spend a week doing those functions. Once we know that, the next step is to prove that those functions are the real functions in your company. How to do that? Show for each function the document or documents supporting it. For example, you tell me, Stanislav, 10% of my time I spend briefing and meeting with the top management of my company, 4 to 5 people, maybe more, to discuss the current things going on. And that's how I control them, and I control the implementation of my policies, of my strategies. Fine. Show me the protocol of the meeting. Show me the minutes of the meeting. Show me the schedule that you have those meetings. Show me the reports that the top management give you on each meeting. Stanislav, 5% of the time I spend budgeting the money for my company. Fine. Show me how you do this. Show me the papers you sign. Show me how you collect the data from the director of finance in your company or the top manager in your company. Show me how you do this. Stanislav, I spend 4% of the time reviewing the transcripts from the sales department, how to communicate with the clients. Perfect. Show me those transcripts. Show me all those templates. All right? So for each function, show me all or some of the documents proving that who you claim to be. Let's summarize. First, I need to have 15 people under your control, and out of those 15 people, I need 3 to 4 managers. So you manage the managers, managers manage other people below them. Then I need your functions in the list with proportion of the time you spend a week for each function. And third, show me all the paperwork proving that you do those functions. In this case, I will be able to prove to the immigration officer that you are a manager or the executive. And usually executives and top managers are really close to each other. I do believe that the executives are a little bit above the top managers, but sometimes it's hard to define. So you could be either or you could be the combination of the two. If you think that you satisfy at least this criterion, and this is the most important criterion for L1 and EB1C, you can get a free evaluation from me, the initial qualification of your case, if you satisfy the criteria or not. How to do that? Easy. Go down below this video. Find the link that says free evaluation of the business visa. Fill out all the questions and that questionnaire, and within 48 hours, I will get back to you with initial qualification, your free analysis, your initial evaluation. Comment this video, guys. Ask questions. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, to my Instagram, and to my TikTok. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, the lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.